But for allergy season is in full force here in the Carolinas. If your allergies are acting up, mine are too. Means a lot of us are turning to Google for some answers. Data shows Google searches for the phrase spring allergy symptoms are up 400% just over the past month. Both North and South Carolina are also among the top states Googling pollen. But that's not it. Here are 3 of the most popular allergy-related Google searches happening right now. 1, lots of us are searching allergies or COVID. The symptoms can obviously be similar, so how do you know the difference? For this answer, we go to Dr. David Priest with Novant Health and the Mayo Clinic. The Mayo Clinic says sneezing is the one symptom that's rarely associated with COVID. So if you're sneezing, it's more likely to be allergies. Dr. Priest says you have to take lots of things into account to figure out what's more likely.
In some ways, you're playing odds when you're a clinician, right? You're looking at the patient in front of you. Not one size doesn't fit all. You have to say, okay, what's the amount of COVID activity in the community? Has this individual been around somebody who's had COVID? Is this individual vaccinated? Have they had COVID before? Those things might make COVID less likely.
Another big search spiking: can allergies cause a fever? It spiked 250% over the past month. Our source for this one is the Adult and Children Allergy Asthma Center. They say it's very unlikely that allergies alone cause a fever. However, experts say allergy symptoms can make you more vulnerable to viral or bacterial infections, which could cause a fever. But overall, doctors say if you do have a fever, it's more likely caused by an infection. And finally, searches for why does pollen make you sneeze have tripled just over the last week. For this one, we turn to the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. They explain that allergies are our body's response to something harmful. Our immune system overreacts, so when pollen gets into your nose, your body's just responding to what it thinks is a threat. That means sneezing, and yes, that dreaded runny nose. Okay, so I think it is a myth, but I think that when a storm comes, which we had yesterday, the allergy levels are better the next day. It makes it all go away.
It's worse. Yeah.
It is worse today than it was yesterday.
Yes. And we actually had to verify this, because here's the thing. When it's raining, it does help briefly while the rain's coming down.
Okay.
But what the rain does is it breaks up some of the bigger clumps of pollen and makes them smaller.
So it spreads it.
And then the next day, once, what do trees do when they get water and sunlight? They want to grow. So they start producing more pollen.
They pollinate.
Yeah, so it actually causes worse issues the day after. So it's brief, that rainfall.
The relief is brief.
The nice thing is it washes your car off. I think that's what everyone thinks about the rain. But it doesn't really help with what's in the air. In fact, today it was sky high. Tomorrow a little bit lower, 10.6. But I tell you what, we are in the peak of tree pollen season right now.